there guys, welcome to my movie vlog. My name's John Campea and this is my quick review of the brand new Kenneth Branagh directed film, Murder on the Orient Express. Hercule Poirot, probably the greatest detective in the world, is called away on another mission, so he has to get aboard the Orient Express to get to where he needs to go. Unfortunately, on the trip, somebody is murdered, and now he's got a train full of potential suspects, and he's got to figure out who did it. Honestly, the movie's about as good as my entire Hercule Poirot impersonation. It's not very good. Alright though, let me start with something that I really liked about the movie, and that was Kenneth Branagh playing Hercule Poirot, the detective. I'm telling you, every time there was a scene with him in it, and he's in just about every scene to be honest, but every time there's a scene with the detective Poirot in it, it's like he's just a joy to watch. He's a great character, very fun to watch, very funny to watch, especially the scenes he's in where he's not necessarily trying to solve the murder. Like when he's just having average conversations with various people around him, it's really engaging and really fun to watch. Branagh brings a bit of a flair and a real lot of personality to the character, which really makes the movie kind of watchable. One thing I really love about this movie too is the way that it's shot. I've got a little bit of a soft spot for closed, confined area movies. Shoot, an entire movie that takes place in one house or takes place in one room, or in this case, all takes place on the train. The creative use of the cinematography employed by Kenneth Branagh and his crew to really capture the feel and the emotion and what's going on in this train, the way they capture and really explore the space of the train, the way they fully use the limited amount of space they have, I thought was really pretty to look at, and it really helped add to the narrative of the story as well. Unfortunately, despite how much I love Branagh as Poirot and how great that character was and how really creative they were in shooting this movie inside a train using confined space, there's really not a lot else to talk positively about. This movie is loaded with world-talented actors from Michelle Pfeiffer, Daisy Lee Ridley, Josh Gad, Johnny Depp, on and on and on, Willem Dafoe, and I just found every time they were all saying their lines, I felt like they weren't quite comfortable in their characters because none of their performances actually stand out to me, and when's the last time you can say that about this incredible group of performers? But honestly, the biggest thing to me that made this movie kind of disappointing in my eyes was the fact that it's a murder mystery. The best murder mystery or whodunits where there's mysteries to solve are the ones where you as the audience can kind of go along with the detective or whoever the detective type is in the movie and start putting the pieces together for yourself in the film as well. I mean, most of the time you won't come to the right conclusion, but at least there's enough there in the movie that they lay the things out for you as the audience member that you are participating in the murder mystery. Unfortunately, there is none of that in this movie. We don't even get to watch Poirot solve the mystery. We just get to hear him tell us about how he solved the mystery. Instead of showing us as the audience things and the clues and letting us discover things and letting us observe things, the whole movie is basically exposition. It's all Hercule Poirot telling the audience, here's a piece of information that there's no way the audience could have ever known. It's just that Poirot knew it and he just drops it on the audience. And then the next scene, Poirot says something that the audience had no way of knowing and he just drops it on us. And basically, we don't even get to see him working out the mystery. He just solves problems all throughout the film. So we're just basically sitting there watching him do it without being able to participate or even feel like we're participating or feel like the movie is bringing us along. So as a murder mystery, it really fails, which is really unfortunate because when the movie is dealing with scenes that have anything to do other than the murder mystery, it's kind of fun and engaging to watch. But once they start talking about the murder mystery, it's just all exposition, exposition, exposition. Nothing the audience could have known, nothing the audience could have known. Okay, why am I even bothering watching this if I can't play along? And being able to play along is one of the key things in any mystery film, and Murder on the Orient Express dropped the ball in that regards. So overall, Murder on the Orient Express is a beautiful looking film with one really great standout performer and character that's a joy to watch, but unfortunately as a mystery film, it fails in the mystery part, making you as an audience member just sit there listening to exposition and not being treated to playing along with the game. So despite the fact that Murder on the Orient Express is one of the movies I was most looking forward to this year, and you could not believe how excited I was about going to go see it last night, I can't actually recommend it. I would probably suggest saving your money, going to watch Thor again, or saving a little bit for Justice League or anything else that's in theaters right now. But the big question here is, what are your expectations for Murder on the Orient Express? Are you one of the lucky people who got to see one of the early fan screenings? Jump down to the comments section and let me know your thoughts. Listen, guys, while you're here, make sure you take a second, click on that subscribe button, become a subscriber to my YouTube channel. Make sure you follow me on social media, simply at John Campea. That'll do it for me for now, guys. Thanks for joining me, and until my next video, bye-bye.